Fabulous. Okay, now we're going to learn how to add and subtract polynomials. Here we go. We're going to write that first one down. Now, remember how when you add decimals, you line things up and put them in your place values? We're going to do the same thing here. You want to add by putting one line over the top of the other one. And so if they're not in order, you want to put them in decreasing order, like from the highest term to the lowest term. So that first one is 3x to the fourth plus 8x cubed minus x squared minus 5x and then plus 6. Now if it doesn't have one certain thing, you can put in a placeholder. Just do like 0, whatever term it is that it's missing. Okay, so you can use placeholders. We're adding, so I'll put my addition sign here. This is 9x to the fourth. All right, my next term is minus 3x squared. If you want to, you could do 0x cubed here. You could just leave it blank. Minus 3x squared plus 4x, and then lastly is minus 8. Okay, so then what I do is I just add my like terms. So you don't have to put the 0 in. When we start dividing though, you have to put the 0 in. When we do division, you have to use the 0 for a placeholder. Okay, whereas adding and subtracting, Okay, so 3 and 9 is what, 12? So I end up with 12x to the fourth plus
8x cubed.
8x cubed is correct. Minus 4x squared minus x minus 2. How's that look? Looks good to me. How's it look to you? Yeah?
Yep, that's what I
Good
got.
to go? Okay. Whenever you're subtracting polynomials, what I do is I set it up the same way, line them up, you know, put them in order, line up my terms, and then I add the opposite. So I'll change it to addition, and I'll do the opposite of the sign on the second one. So we'll do that now. So I'm going to write out that next one. Good to go? Okay, so we got, it looks like it starts with a 5, right? So negative 5, or 9c to the fifth, plus 3c to the fourth. I'm going to put in a placeholder here, plus 0c cubed, minus 2c squared. And you might just want to do the placeholder just so that when you get to division, you're ready for it. Okay? This whole enchilada is in parentheses. You see what I'm saying with the subtraction business? And so I'm just going to kind of do my parentheses here with it. Negative c to the fifth, and then plus 5c to the fourth, plus 10c to the third, minus 2c squared, plus 0c as a placeholder, and then plus 4. Now, since it's subtraction, I'm basically going to do the same thing as addition, but I'm going to go ahead and do the adding and then change the sign to the opposite on all of them. So it's adding the opposite, 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 opposite. And then I'm just going to add them. So let's see, negative 8c to the fifth, minus 2c to the fourth, minus 10c cubed. My 2c's end up canceling out. Minus 3c minus 12. Now, in my final answer, I don't typically put in a placeholder. I just drop the term that went away.
Okay.
Okay? Are we okay from that? Alrighty. And last but last, we have one more example that we're going to do on the subtraction, and it says subtract this from that. So the one that says from, that's actually going to be the one on top. Does that make sense? Okay, and a lot of times in word problems, it's kind of listed that way, and one reason you just want to look at that is so that you set up your problem right. Okay, and so we're going to do that last one. So that 4x, that 1, 2, 3, 4, that third degree polynomial is going to go on top. The one with the 4 is the leading coefficient. Okay, so 4x cubed minus, so I'm going to put in a 0. No, I'm not. I thought I had a placeholder needed. I just need to get my hair out of my eyes. Minus 5x squared plus x minus 4. How are we doing over there, Brandon?
Good.
Negative 3x squared minus 6. Oh, what did I do wrong there?
You didn't put it in order.
I didn't
first.
put it in
Yeah.
order. So 6x squared goes here. Minus 3x squared. Well, that's good. I did an error. You just saw me do something wrong. It's at least the second time today. Okay, so when it says subtract this from that, it means this whole thing. So I'm going to do my subtraction, which means I'm going to have to do the adding, but I have to take the opposite of everything. Okay? So adding the opposite, 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 opposite. And we'll just add these puppies. So negative 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Does that look about right?
Yeah.
My final answer, is that your final answer? Yes, it's my final answer. It is a third degree polynomial.